A fundraiser will take place March 28th for an organization that seeks to provide a safe haven for homeless women. To tell us about the work of Begin to Dream Again is its CEO, Tanisha Salmon. Thank you very much for being with us, Tanisha.
Thank you for having me, Chris.
Ordinarily, you work in real estate, but you're helping people find homes in a different way. What brought about that transition?
So I was brought to the issue of homelessness while I had an unfortunate incident when my wedding got canceled. 2 weeks before the wedding, my fiance at the time told me, he pretty much got cold feet, and he was like, I can't do this. And so, left with a broken heart, a venue already paid for, I contacted the Women's Lunch Place and I said, I have a venue, I would like to help feed some of the women there. And during that time, they brought me in to kind of see the operations, and I was heartbroken again in a different way. You know, seeing such great need that women have in our community was really touched me. And from that point on, I took on the initiative to bring about Begin to Dream Again, because from my adversity, you know, I believe that I could bring change to the community. And that's what I did.
What about the women that you're helping now for this program? How would you describe them?
Well, I would say they're from various backgrounds. With the issue of homelessness, a lot of people think, you know, you're homeless because you're on drugs or you're an addict, but homelessness really does not have a face. You know, there are so many people who are in our workplace, in our community, that works very hard, but they're being forced out. Rent is just not affordable, and they're left to live in the shelter. So on any given day, you'll see a regular person like you and I in the shelter just to get a place to lay their head at night. And Begin to Dream Again's project really is to help those individuals to provide a long-term housing opportunity where they can come, get the resources that they need, maybe job placement, and to really get back in the community.
Well, one of the things that goes on with a safe haven is that you have a place that you can provide an address for when you go to work. So I imagine for people who have to get on their feet, that's essential, right?
That is correct. That is correct. And this is why we're doing this project.
Safe haven can also mean you're with other people who are going through the same experience and to give support to each other, maybe, right?
Correct. So Safe Haven is a place where they come and they feel at home. They feel safe. They feel like they have a sense of community. And this is what we are trying to do, is to bring resources in this home so that whatever their unique needs are, we can help meet that.
What about those resources? Because you could also have somebody who's been traumatized, they might have a mental health issue as well.
Right.
So how can you help people like that?
So we'll partner with volunteers to and you know, bring in these various programs. Again, each of our guests will have their own unique needs. And at that time, we'll determine what is best for our guests at the time. The program, our program, is for about 2 years, so it's very long term. And with that, they're able to really get the real help that they really need. And in terms of coaching, you know, job placement, and also, you know, just that mental space of being safe.
So it says you're doing something maybe other people are not doing, because you mentioned that 2-year time. I mean, there's a lot going on there, right?
There is. Right. There is, absolutely.
This is BNN News. We're talking with Tanisha Salmon of Begin to Dream Again. Tanisha, what about the event that you have planned? You get a couple of key people who are taking part in that, so explain, what are they going to be doing?
Yeah, so the event is on March 28th. It's called Cosmo for Compassion. It will be at Cindy Stumper's home. Cindy is a prominent luxury builder in the Brookline area, and she will be our keynote speaker for the evening. Also, we have our guest speaker, Anissa B. George. She's a Boston City Councilor at Large, and she will also be participating in the event. So we're really just going to put a great event together for people to come out and have fun, and also learn about, what is happening in our community and how they can be more involved.
One other thing that's going on, of course, I'm sure you've heard about this is the cost of housing in Boston. Does that affect this as well?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. There are so many people who are being forced out of the city because they just can't afford the rent. We have rents are ranging from $1,800 to $2,200 a month. And if you're making $13, $14 an hour, you're already out.
So we should mention if people want some more information about the event, someplace they can find that online?
Yes, begintodreamagain.org. You're able to find more information about the event and ways you can get involved in our organization.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Tanisha Salmon from Begin to Dream Again.
Yes.